After his rebirth, the man decided to stay away from the wife he had loved for 50 years, to avoid running into her at school. He had his father arrange a transfer. But the next day Lisa showed up at his house. She pushed the door open. The man was still asleep, groggily opening his eyes. She walked straight to the window and pulled the curtains wide. The sunlight was blinding. He said with some irritation, "Lisa, are you crazy? This is my house. What are you doing breaking into my room?" She said she had lived here for 50 years. This was also her home, her room. Lisa still had the same tone from their past life. In his past life after they married, this was the same house. His room naturally became their marital bedroom. She opened his closet and took out clothes and underwear he often wore. The man called her insane. Lisa looked at him and smiled. "So this is when your sleeping habits started." He said, "Get out." She said, "No, what are you going to do about it? I dominated you for 50 years. Even if you are reborn, do you think you can escape my grasp?" Lisa smiled at him, making the anger inside him grow. In his past life, not long after marrying Lisa, he found out she did not love him. He once brought up divorce, but she refused, using pregnancy as a reason. She also said they should just make do with life. Now fate had given Lisa a second chance to be free of him. Why did she still insist on clinging to him? The man said, "This will only make me despise you. It will only make me slowly hate you." When he finished, Lisa froze. He ignored her and focused on getting dressed. After putting his clothes on, he opened the door to leave. Lisa hugged him from behind, said, "Sorry for the question I did not answer in the past life. I will answer it now." He did not give her a chance to finish. He pulled her hands away, said, "No need, I already knew the answer before I died in my past life. I loved you for 50 years, but I cannot love you anymore. Please just let me go." The man turned to look at her, said, "In this life can we just be the most familiar of strangers? We are both still young, only 18. Life is long. Gradually you will forget me, the person you never loved. You had regrets in your past life and so did I. In this life can we just go make up for our own regrets?" Tears streamed down Lisa's face as she shook her head quickly, said, "No, you are my husband. 50 years of feelings, can you really bear to let them go?" He swallowed hard, his voice bitter, said, "Of course it is not easy to let go." But he did not want to repeat the same mistakes. He could let go. Lisa wiped her tears, her eyes determined, said, "I do not believe you. You treated me well for 50 years in your past life. Now in this life let me treat you well for 50 years instead." No matter what he said, she would not budge. But the man did not believe her. Now that Lisa was reborn, how could she not go after the childhood sweetheart she had always longed for? When he went downstairs, his father saw him coming down with Lisa and beamed, said, "Come here, son, daughter-in-law, I made you breakfast." He shot his father a glare, grabbed a bun and stormed out angrily. Lisa also grabbed a bun and followed him. When he ran, she ran. When he stopped, she stopped. It drove him crazy. For a full half-month she followed him everywhere. When he played basketball, she sat in the sun waiting. When he went to the internet cafe, she got a computer and sat next to him watching movies. Even when he went to the bathroom, she waited outside. The whole school was buzzing. No one understood why a top student ranked first in school would spend all her time chasing after a slacker like him. Some gossiped that he was a rich kid and Lisa was trying to climb the social ladder. Lisa ignored all of it and kept following him. Till one day Lisa did not come to school. Without her chattering, he finally had some peace. She did not show up all day until school ended. That night he went to dinner with a few close friends. By the time they finished, it was already 10. They were standing by the road waiting for a taxi. Suddenly one of his friends tapped his shoulder and pointed toward a hotel entrance. Said, "Isn't that the girl who has been chasing you for half a month?" He looked in the direction his friend pointed. He saw Lisa and Mike walking out of the hotel laughing and talking. At